They're running are working, they're getting open looks, and we're paying for it. And let's also make a better effort to get the ball into the paint and attack the basket. Didn't see much of that in the first half. I know we're down, but I don't want that to dictate the speed we run our offense at. Good shots are the priority, not quick shots. Now let's just put that first half behind us and start fresh. Don't try to do too much too soon. We're not going to erase the lead with one basket. It's going to take a lot of chipping away.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. It's been one outstanding game from Tyreke Evans.
You just love it when the decision-making is as good as it was there in that first half. Didn't force anything.
Guys, I think here in the second half, though, they may want him to be a little more assertive. Start hunting more for his shot, even the tough one.
So on the floor for Memphis. Randolph is the 4 with Gasol in the middle. On the wings, it's Lee and Green, and it's Conley in at the 1. Last year, the Pelicans, Greg, pushed their way into the postseason. It was a neck-and-neck battle for that number 8 spot, as you recall, with the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And how about the excitement down the stretch? They were able to edge out the Thunder and Russell Westbrook on that just point binge down the stretch there. And what a final day that was. A big, huge win over the Spurs let them get into the postseason for the first time under the Pelican moniker.
Now here's Lee following the shot by Evans. Lee kicks to Gasol. Takes the 13-footer. Evans with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Last season was possibly the best of Tyreke Evans' career, at least since his unbelievable rookie campaign.
Yeah, and Kev, a lot of that has to do with his injury history. I mean, last year he played in 79 games. That's the most of his career. So you could say it was probably the healthiest season he's had since he was a rookie.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
You know, back to Tyreke Evans last year, he had a big jump in three-point percentage. He was also up in assists, rebounds, really did a lot of good things. The only bad news, he was also up in turnovers.
Both good from the line that time.
And talking about Tyreke Evans, you really hope he can build on what he did last year. He has too much talent to waste on inconsistency. Time for him to just step up here in the prime of his career.
And the shot is good. Green's got 5 now. Pelicans leading by 19. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Lee outside. There's the feed to Conley. Softly drops in the floater.
Stops.
He has 6.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Holiday, the pass to Davis. Evans outside. Down low. Here's Pondexter. Green with the block. Holiday against Lee. Outside Conley. The dish to Green. And it's rebounded by Drew Holiday.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
You know, Dave Yeager, the coach for the Grizzlies, has really become a big-name coach quite quickly. You know, he's worked his way up the Memphis coaching ladder and has had a ton of success early on in his career.
Here's Conley following the score by New Orleans. And there's the defensive 3-second call. and the success we've been mentioning with Coach Dave Yeager. He was the second fastest active coach to get to 100 wins.
And Kevin made his way in terms of coaching, started in the D-League and other minor leagues before becoming an assistant with the Grizzlies, and really was the architect, if you will, of the defense that his team is so well known for. He's done a lot for this franchise and looks to be on track to become their winningest coach ever. And really, the Grizzlies might have dropped to 5th in the West in the final week, but they were near the top for most of last season, often could be found in that 2 spot.
New Orleans making a switch here. Gordon's checked in, and Memphis also making a switch. Tony Allen's checked in for Jeff Green. Clock at 6 from the wing. They get it back. Gasol and Ashik sends it back. Wow! And Gordon gets it to go in on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got his 7th assist here tonight. The Grizzlies did slip late in the West, Greg, as you said. Still, you know, Clark 35-17. That record in the conference was 3rd best.
And even more impressive was the fact that the Grizzlies played their best when playing the other top teams. They went 16-11 against the other Western Conference playoff teams. I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
Davis sets a screen. 3-pointer, Pondexter. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got his 8th assist in the game.
Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't take him long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
Now here's Conley.
Move the ball.
He's got 9.
Sticking too much.
Good-looking screen by Gasol. Conley into the lane. The rebound by Holiday. Holiday's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
Stay down.
And you know, guys, Eric Gordon was an unbelievable 3-point shooter last season. 45% from behind the arc. The first time he's been over 40% in his career.
You know, we were talking about Eric Gordon. He's always had great range, but not always the great shot selection.
You know, and that's a great point because,
Okay,
you know,
gentlemen,
we
2
see
shots.
now that he's
2
starting to
shots.
mature, starting to value every possession, and that's good news for the rest of that team.
First one falls for him.
Really unfortunate for Eric Gordon that an assortment of injuries have really derailed his career. A few years back, he looked like he'd be an absolute star. Once a 22 points a game score, was down to 13 a game last season.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Alexis Ajinça has checked in for Ashik. Anderson comes in for Quincy Pondexter. And Cole subbed in for Drew Holiday. Gordon hits both of them. Yeah, on the topic of Eric Gordon, one would think he's still young and talented enough to be a difference maker with any team. He just has to stay healthy. That really is the bottom line. He's got to keep his health.
Kevin, the truth is, though he's had a number of injuries, they've all been different. It isn't one chronic thing. So with a little good luck, we could see him shine once more.
Here's Cole. Pass to Anderson. They set the pick. And Wright pulls it down.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Allen outside. Wright with a screen on Anderson. Allen dishes to Wright. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor. They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And so here's Memphis. After Eric Gordon's miss. Right outside. They set the pick. And Udrich kicks to Barnes. Allen outside. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Allen.
You better listen to that.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair.